The drawback about writing a book about your life is you have to be somewhere strong enough internally to handle that. You just have to be somewhere mentally and emotionally to a point where when you relive those parts of your life or that scene that happened or that trauma, whatever it is, that it doesn't set you back into depression. God will do it for you. I'm telling you, He did it for me. And so I could never have gotten through that book, never have written a book about my life without the Lord, without me seeking the Lord, without me being with the Lord, without me walking with the Lord. Like, I'm serious. God's word will empower you, will lift you up, bring you to the light, or give you some stable thinking. And I'm not saying that you have to be this point where you're so healed and delivered from your past, because I thought I was until I started writing my book. I was to a point where I knew that it wasn't going to set me back into depression. I knew God had delivered me to a point out of my mental illness and things like that. It made me stronger inside, that I'm not shaken every time something happens. You know, I've been through too much in life, but I knew God had called me to it. So I knew I had to get through it. And you have to remember this. Every time that you have those moments that it brings you to tears, just take a deep breath. Pray. Maybe you have to go get up and go do something. Go run some errands, go do something in the kitchen or whatever, and come back to it. Pray before you come back to it and say, give me the strength to get through. Because it's hard when you have to relive. You have to relive those moments. It's hard. If you want to write a book about your life, please seek God, especially if it was something so, hurtful and painful in there. Please don't leave God out of it. I urge you, I'm begging you, like, really to seek God, because I wouldn't want you to go back into a mental, emotional, digressing state mentally. Writing a book about your life is supposed to be empowering and helping others to come through, and for yourself to release that and move forward. And just share your testimony so someone else can be blessed. You're not supposed to be writing a book about your life to go into depression, to bring you to a place of sadness and regret and all that. It's actually supposed to just open up and bring you to the light even the more, and you will feel good about releasing your story. So if you're not there yet, it's okay. There's no rush. Just give yourself some time and seek the Lord, and just ask God if this is right for you. Because sometimes when we see other people doing stuff, we say, oh, I want to do it. But in all actuality, it may be right for them, but that's not what God has called you to. So we just got to be mindful of that. And that's all I want to say concerning writing a book about your life.